Hi, I'm John DeYoung, and today we're going to talk about to stretch or not to stretch. That seems to be the question. I don't like stretching cold muscles. I like doing something called a dynamic warm-up, which is kind of movement into a stretch, which will get you ready for your whatever exercise you're doing. A lot of times a good idea also when whatever you're doing, whether it's Pilates or resistance training, you want to put maybe half the amount of weight that you would usually do and warm up with that range of motion, whether it's a chest press, shoulder press. You want to kind of get your body used to that movement with much lesser weight than you would actually work out with. So stretching is great for recovery, but as a warm-up, I'm going to show you kind of movement with a dynamic warm-up into stretching movements that'll get you ready for your workout. So we're going to grab the mat. This is going to be, initially we're going to start with hip flexor stretch. Move your butt forward, upper body back. Feel that little stretch. And then feel a little more, you're going to stretch or lean away from it with your left hand over your head. Hold that. Then we're going to drop both hands down to the floor. Move that left leg back. Sink your butt to the floor. This is going to be an adduction stretch, inner thigh. We're going to hold that. And then we're going to go into a little spine rotation. Hand to the ceiling. Look at your hand. Hold that. And we're going to come back down. And we're going to switch on the fly. Left leg forward. We're going to go into the groin stretch. Pop up hip flexor stretch. Right hand over your head to stretch that right hip flexor a little more. Come back down. A little more groin stretch. Spine rotation. We're going to try to keep these movements flowing. And then we're going to switch. Each side one more time. Groin, spine rotation, and switch. Groin stretch, spine rotation. Let's sit down to modify a child's pose. Bring your chest to the ground. Good stretch of your lats, little lower back. And then we're going to turn just your torso, keeping your butt and hips square on your sneakers. And then back to the right. That's great. Let's warm up our hips with something called a 90-degree stretch. Front leg's 90 degrees, back leg is 90 degrees. Sitting upright, you can bring your chest towards your front knee. Flat back as best as you can. Sink into that, and then we'll come up. Exhale into the stretch of your front hip. Okay, quick stretch, right leg forward. Again, your knee is coming straight out in front of you. 90 degrees, 90 degrees. And bring that down. Try to stay nice, flat lower back. Don't round. Okay, hold that. Holding. Okay, let's flip on our back. Both feet flat. Arms out to the side, right leg over left. Let that fall to the left and tuck your knees a little up towards your shoulders. Exhale into the stretch. Try to keep that right shoulder down. It can come up though, that's fine. Back to the middle, left leg over right. Let's let that fall to the ground to the right. Little breathing, controlled breathing. Exhaling as you move a little further into the stretch. That's great. And one more time to the left. You can almost pop your back. Exhale, stretch. And then to the right. That's great. Now with the help of a strap, you can use a towel, you can use a belt. You can use one of those loops for butt exercises. Keep the right leg relaxed but down. I want to have enough length so you can keep your shoulder blades on the floor. If you bend the toe down, you're going to get a little more calf. Pointing it, we'll get a little more hamstring. Exhale into the stretch. And relax. And then one more time. Point that toe. Then we're going to bring it out to the side, get a little adduction stretch. Put the strap in your left hand. Put your right arm down on the floor. Try to hold that up. That's nice. And then you bring it across your body. I'm going to try to stick it under your cheek a little bit. Bring that left leg all the way across to the right. Try to keep that left shoulder good. I think I'll put it on every form, but you get the idea. That's good. Switch legs. Left leg firmly on the ground. Right leg, try to keep this straight. You know, if you can only do that much when you straighten your leg, that's fine. You don't need to be all the way up here, but if you can get there, that's great. Point the toe. Keep your knee as straight as you can. And we're going to bring it over to the side. Good hip stretch. Little like T-band stretch. If you're doing this post-workout, don't forget your muscles are a little tired, especially if you worked your legs. So don't go crazy on it. You don't need to go to your maximum stretch. You may actually tear a muscle. Hold that. Okay, great. So you've got hamstrings. We're going to get a little quadriceps on your side. Bend your right leg, maybe 90 degrees. Excuse me, your left leg. Right leg up top, you're going to pull it back. Just push your pelvis forward, pull the leg back. That's great. And hold that. Good. And switch sides. Right leg bent, left leg coming back as you push your pelvis forward. That's nice. Okay. We're going to go back all fours, Superman position. We're going to do the cat stretch. Let your back arch. And round. Tuck your chin in. Exhale, you can pick your chin up now. Arch your back. And then round your back. And again. Exhale. Holding a neutral spine, take your right hand palm up, reach through, side of your head on the mat, and your right shoulder on the mat. Holding. That's great. And then switch, left hand goes through, left shoulder down, side of your head down on the mat. Nice rotation in your spine. That's a good one. Very nice. And a little painful stretch right now. It's for your inner thighs. Your femur, your upper leg should come right out of your hip, directly out in a right angle, side of your foot on the floor. Same with the left leg. You can stay up on your hands, try to sink your body to the ground. You're going to feel that in your inner thighs. You're going to hold that. Or you can go down on your forearms, whichever is more comfortable for you. And once you find your spot, you're going to pick your foot up. Alternate. Left foot, a little forward. Right foot, and left foot. You can really feel that. Go slowly and take your time. One more each time. That's good. All right, great. And we're going to finish just with a little hamstring and calf stretch. Nice flat back. Sink into that. All right. That should be enough to get you into your resistance program, whatever it may be. If you liked what you saw today, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon.